Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Friday afternoon here from Foreman on a Halloween afternoon. This is Oaks and Enderlin here. Welcome to our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to irieins.com to get a free quote. Started today. Chase Miller alongside Connor Olson with you for match number 2 here of day number 2 of the District 1 Volleyball Tournament. And this is our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. When we come back, we'll recap what happened for the Tornadoes and the Eagles yesterday. Also recap what happened in our first elimination match. Keep you apprised of what's going on at the District 2 Volleyball Tournament. That and more still to come here today from Foreman on your live event.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
As we recap what happened yesterday here for the Oaks Tornadoes and the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin, via the higher seed being the 6 over the 7, they will be the home team here today in Foreman. Enderlin, they went 7 of 3 in their last 10 matches prior to their loss against the Richland Colts yesterday. The Eagles had 6 kills led by Renea Evanson here for the Enderlin Eagles in their sweep at the hands of the Richland Colts, as Lila Veely had 8 kills and 3 aces here for Richland. While the Oaks Tornadoes, they fell in 3 straight sets against the Hankinson Pirates. They have lost 5 straight since beating Maple River in 5 back on October the 7th here for the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes, they were led with 5 aces, 8 service errors as a team, and just a balanced offensive attack for Coach Miller as Lexi Harris, Ava Reed, you had Shayna Buckey, Jillian Miller, and alongside with Mallory Harris all having 3 kills each in the loss here for the Oaks Tornadoes. Earlier today, Sargent County with the straight set sweep over Barnes County North, 25-19, 25-19, 25-16. Sargent County will play the loser of Hankinson and Richland on Monday at 4:30, while the winner of this matchup will play the loser of our next one in our semifinal with Waimea Lidgewood and Maple River. Yesterday, Warbirds, Raiders, Pirates, and the Colts all moved on, and we've seen our teams dwindle down from 9 to 7, and it'll go down to 6 after the loser of this one will be eliminated here from the District 1 Volleyball Tournament. Again, this is our Irie Insurance pregame show. We come back, we'll recap what happened earlier this season between the Tornadoes and the Eagles. That is next out of our starting lineups and the opening serve.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
As we come back here on our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance, and the only matchup earlier this season between Oaks and Enderlin. Enderlin was able to earn the sweep over the Oaks Tornadoes back on October the 2nd in the lone meeting that they've had so far this season. Your out-of-town scoreboard, District 2 just getting underway today in the quarterfinals. Linton HMB with a sweep over Napoleon Gacko Streeter. The 1 seed for the Lions will move one step closer to that regional tournament in Jamestown. Currently in action out in District 2, it's the 4 seed of Lemoore Litchfield Marion going up against the 5 seed of Ellendale. From there, the 2 seed of Medina Pingree Buchanan will go up against the 7 seed of South Border. Then the nightcap, the number 3 seed of Edgeley Cullum Hillier against the number 6 seed of Kidder County. District 2, a day behind District 1, that is in Napoleon. All roads eventually lead to a week from Monday, November the 10th, for the regionals, the 1B tournament that'll be at the University of Jamestown. The Oaks Tornadoes and the Enderlin Eagles here, as Oaks is 8-19 on the season. Head coach is Roxanne Miller. As on the opposite side for the Enderlin Eagles, they're 14-17 on the season. Head coach is Allison Bartholomew. Still to come after this one concludes. We'll get you ready for Weimar Lidgewood and Maple River with Nick Furch on the call. And then after that, it will be our nightcap with Hankinson and Richland. Then a reminder as well on Monday, two region qualifiers with a district championship. And with that being said, we'll also get to the senior athlete, the coach of the year, and your all-District 1 team as well. Again, this is our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. From home to auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance, go to IrieINS.com. That again is IrieINS.com to get a free quote. Started today. Also for high school volleyball, Minnesota Section 8A Volleyball Championship with Ada Borup West and Sacred Heart in Crookston. Kevin Kochman has a call for you on that one tonight. That'll be at 7 o'clock here on yourliveevent.com. Little double-A football for a quarterfinal round in North Dakota. As Watford City travels to Kindred, Brady Siebels has a call for you on that one at 6 o'clock tonight here on yourliveevent.com. Then at 7, it's Bismarck, St. Mary's, and Central Cass and Castleton. We'll have an audio-only coverage of that football matchup between the Saints and the Squirrels at 7 o'clock with Joe Lancello. So still a lot of flurry of action to get to tonight. And then tomorrow, Hillsborough Central Valley going up against Langdon for an audio-only coverage between the Burros and the Cardinals. That'll be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for an audio-only coverage. Jake Berkmeyer with you on the call for that one. For more information on postseason and high school athletics, simply go to our website, yourliveevent.com, or hit subscribe on our YouTube channel as well. Oaks and Enderlin here in Foreman. When we come back, we'll get to our starting lineups around the corner. And very apropos on a Halloween night, the two teams clad in orange and black would go up against each other here in an elimination contest. We're back with more after this here in Foreman.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, You'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is proud to announce its new partnership with AP Select Seed by AgroPartners. AP Select offers the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans. They're a family-owned company that believes in fair pricing along with unmatched customer support that makes them truly better by choice. Anderson Seed Farms is a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-growing spring wheat in North Dakota last year. Contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at andersonseedfarms.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
As we get ready for the starting lineups here today with the Oaks Tornadoes clad in their orange uniforms with the black numerals and lettering outlined in white, while for the Enderlin Eagles, they will be out in their white uniforms here today for Enderlin. Enderlin across the front in orange outlined in black with the black numerals outlined in orange here today in this one. Winner advances to Monday and still has a chance to get to Jamestown, part of that regional volleyball tournament. Loser will see their season come to a close here this afternoon here in Foreman. And then a reminder, still 2 more matches to go with Wymer, Lidgewood, Maple River for our first of 2 semifinals. And then following that, we'll get to Richland and the Hankinson Pirates as well. I'm Chase Miller alongside Connor Olson. Nick Furch will be on the call for match number 3 after he was on the call for the first one, in which the Sargent County Bulldogs earned a sweep here today as they were able to defeat the Barnes Sky North Bison here earlier this afternoon. As we get to our starting lineups first for the Oaks Tornadoes here, as this would be match number 28 of the season here for Oaks, as they will go like this. You'll have for the Oaks Tornadoes here, as we'll have here for the Oaks Tornadoes, they'll go like this. As Emily Rosendahl, a senior, also in the starting lineup will be Lexi Harris, a senior libero with 3 aces yesterday. From there, you'll have Bucky, another senior, Shanna Bucky. Jillian Miller, a sophomore setter with 3 kills and an ace yesterday in their loss here for Oaks against Hankinson. From there, you have Marley Foss, a junior middle hitter for head coach Roxanne Miller. Also, Mallory Harris, a junior setter. And then McKenna Jorgensen, a junior middle hitter today for the Oaks Tornadoes. As we turn our attention now from Oaks to the Enderlin Eagles here. Enderlin head coach is Allison Bartholomew with a mark of 14 wins and 17 losses on the season, as the Eagles will go like this. Natalie Bergstedt, a junior libero, standing at 5'3". Bergstedt again at the libero spot. From there, Caitlin Bartholomew, a junior middle hitter at 5'7". Ava Furno, the junior middle hitter at 5'7" as well. Chamberlain, another junior outside hitter at 5'8" for Eve. Caitlin Maggio, a senior middle hitter at 5'5" with 3 kills yesterday. You have Evanson, a junior setter with 6 kills to lead the floor for the Eagles last night. And then Lemnis, a junior setter at 5'8". It's Oaks and Enderlin with the spot in a region qualifier on Monday afternoon coming up here in Foreman. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote started today. Opening serve is next here in Foreman.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
As we come back here with Oaks and Enderlin here on this Halloween night, thank you so much for tuning in to our coverage here on YourLiveEvent.com, and make sure you patronize our sponsors. Without them, we cannot bring you high school athletics here throughout the Red River, James River valleys in North Dakota and into Minnesota as well. As the Enderlin Eagles will open it up here with the serve, as they will do so here with Lemnis. Opening serve at 4:38, and we're underway here on this Halloween night. This one will come into the middle with it here for the Oaks Tornadoes. Miller to the outside. This one up into the rafters, going to be played by Bergstedt, and eventually will get a violation as running into the net here is Ava. She looks to be all right, as this will be the opening point here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard for the Oaks Tornadoes, as Oaks also will make a substitution with Ava Reed to play the front here for Oaks. Service on the way will be with Bucky. Bucky with the serve just over the ribbon, and that's an ace. So Bucky with the ace here to begin things up for Oaks, as Oaks with 5 aces in their loss against the Hankinson Pirates yesterday get ace here early on in set number 1. Bucky continues to serve back right corner, make it now back-to-back aces as this one goes off of Chamberlain, and Oaks quickly out in front 3-0. Something that we saw Richland do against the Enderlin Eagles yesterday in the first set. Have a couple really good serves, some aces early on. Enderlin with a nice dig right there by Bergstedt. Coming middle, Maggio will miss the back line. 4-0 start here for the Oaks Tornadoes. Better serve received, though, by Enderlin, able to get into their offensive set as they will continue to serve here on the way with Bucky. Bucky into the back right corner. Bergstedt will play this one. Enderlin will help it out at the attack line, as this will be over by Evanson. Dug out there by Lexi Harris. Back set Miller over the double. Enderlin sees this one tight at the net. Going to be tipped over and down for the points. As Evanson able to get the first point on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here for Enderlin, and they also will have the side out. As the Eagles on to serve for the second time here in this set, and this one will just miss the baseline for a service error here for the Eagles. Make it 5-1 for the Oaks Tornadoes, as they will make a substitution, as Julia Harris will come on here for the freshman defensive specialist. As Harris will serve this one into the middle to Bergstedt. Maggio with the bump. This one by Chamberlain, able to get across, covered by Harris. This one goes eventually to Mallory Harris to the outside, and that's going to be a kill. As this will come down now to Jorgensen for the kill. It's 6-1. All that matters about this particular match is find a way to survive and win and get to Monday evening here for the region qualifier. Service for Julia Harris down the line, and this one will be coming up into the stands. It's another ace. Julia Harris earns the ace. It's 7-1 lead here for Oaks. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Tornadoes lead it by 6.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank at Dakota Heritage Bank. A 7-1 lead on the way for Oaks, as so far it's been the service line for the Tornadoes. 2 aces by Bucky and 1 by Harris has allowed Oaks to get out in front here by 6, as a serve will continue with Julia Harris. Harris into the back left. Bergstead will play this one. Enderlin set. Here comes Maggio cross court on the swing. Out of play, it's 8-1. As Oaks and Enderlin really haven't had a long volley so far here. As Julia Harris to the back, Bergstead will play it yet again. This one going to be bumped to Chamberlain. Chamberlain over the double. Casada will see it off of Harris and trying to push this one over on the third. They do with Jillian Miller. Eagles back set. Here's a right-handed swing down the line. Casada, Harris, free ball eventually by Mallory. Now for the Eagles, this one will be set to the near side. Chamberlain tip on the left hand, pancake by Casada, and Jorgensen gets it over. Bergstead will play it. Enderlin trying to get the free ball over on the third. They do. Casada to Mallory. Harris set up middle. Here comes Jorgensen into the net. A long volley eventually goes towards Enderlin. Nice pancake there by Casada. Now we'll see it here for the Eagles with the junior libero in Bergstead to the service line. Bergstead coming up short. This one will be an ace on the way here for Enderlin. So Bergstead gets the first ace of the afternoon here for the Eagles. She'll come on and serve one more time. This one going to be dug by Harris. Into the back goes Mallory. Into net, and 3 straight points for the Eagles. As the Eagles back within 4 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service will continue here for Bergstead. Bergstead gets this one. Casada punched around. Harris over down the line. Enderlin will see it. This one going to be pushed on top of the ribbon, but can't get over as it's now at 9-4. Service on the way for Oaks, as this one will be with Jillian Miller. Miller, the sophomore, will see this one back left corner. Tight. Jorgensen trying to cover at the net. She does. As McKenna Jorgensen going to put that one down for the point here for Oaks. Her first block. It's now 10-4. Service here for Miller. Miller in the middle. Someone's going to call for it, and they're able to do so for Enderlin there with Furno. This one free ball across. Set outside. Here goes Reed. Was it deflected? Yes, it was. It's in anyway. As Ava Reed, the freshman, gets the kill. That'll be her first of the contest, and Oaks again leads it here at 11-4. So 11-4 lead for the Enderlin. Make that the Oaks Tornadoes right now, as they will come to the service line. As this one for Oaks will make its way here for Jillian Miller. As Miller with the serve, this one to Bergstead in the back. Enderlin will see it here middle, just to miss it on the way for the Eagles there with Bartholomew. As it's 12-4. Service here for Miller, back right corner. Enderlin will handle it to the middle, up and over on the double on the attempt there by Bartholomew. Jorgensen trying to set up Reed, but it goes on the Eagles side, and they will take full advantage of it. Enderlin with the kill. That'll be with Evanson, her second. It's now 12-5. So service here for the Eagles will be upcoming, as we'll see it with Evanson. Evanson with the running jump serve to the back right corner. This one set to Jorgensen, one-on-one, and the 1-1 by Bartholomew, but pushed over eventually on the third. Back set. This one going to be pushed down the line. Casada is able to help it on the coverage. Bartholomew over. Bartholomew again wins the joust over Jorgensen. Oaks with the set here by Miller. Back set down the line. This one kept alive for a moment, but the point will be upcoming here for the Oaks Tornadoes. Jillian Miller with her first kill. It's 13-5. District 1 volleyball tournament here today from Foreman on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Connor Olson with you here. Nick Furch, part of our 3-man weave on this Halloween night. They'll be joining us for the Waimea Lidgerwood contest against Maple River as this one gets across the net. Eagles will set up to the middle. Here goes Bartholomew to the back right corner. Enderlin set outside. Here's a right-handed swing across there by Bucky. Eagles near side right-handed swing and down here for Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the kill. It's 13-6. Quick side out. So far, the difference in this game has been the start of the set, in which Oaks led 8-1. That's where we've been since at this 7-point margin. Tornadoes get this one across with Jorgensen. Enderlin set near side, little roll shot across. The Tornadoes here will go to the outside right-handed swing. This one tight, going to be 4, not touched. As Oaks was trying to get it across by Bucky, it's 13-7. So the Eagles chipping away a little bit here as Chamberlain will continue to serve. This one goes to Harris to the middle. Set, pushed across the back left corner. Enderlin, where will they go? They'll come middle to Bartholomew. Tip. This one punched by Jorgensen for the points. Bartholomew makes it a 5-point contest. Coach Bartholomew for Enderlin has 1 timeout remaining in the set. Well, for the Oaks Tornadoes and Coach Miller, she's got 2. Service for Chamberlain. That goes into the back to Lexi Harris. Back set Jorgensen down the line for the point. Jorgensen with her second kill. It's now 14-8 Oaks. As the Tornadoes will handle it now to Lexi Harris. As Harris will see this into the middle. Enderlin with the set here by Evanson. This will be tight and a kill. From the outside, the Enderlin Eagles will take the point here with Madison Buchholz. That'll be her first as the Eagles back within 5. The question is, can they get within 2 to 3, as this will be a service here on Enderlin, their second of the set. Fans of our next match taking interest in this one because the loser will play the winner of this match on Monday roughly at 6 o'clock. As the Enderlin Eagles here will set to the near side up and over on a little roll shot. Oaks will handle it now with Mallory Harris. Back set Miller going cross court. This one high into the ceiling, pushed across by Maggio on the second. And there's an attack by Lexi Harris back row, in for the point. So give that to Lexi Harris. That's the 4th Tornado that has a kill here in the opening set. It's 16-9 Oaks. As that bounces up towards the stage area here in Foreman. As that one will make all its way back. The athletic director, activities director here for Enderlin, and head coach for the boys basketball team as well for the Eagles, Calvin Kraft, helping Natalie Bergstedt find that volleyball on the stage. As we'll make our way back to service line here for Mallory Harris. Back right corner. Enderlin set near side. Here's a right-handed swing cross court on the attempt there by Furno. Oaks keeps this one alive into the back after the attempt. That'll be out of play by Bucky. It's 16-10. We'll keep you apprised of what's going on the out-of-town scoreboard as well in Linton in the District 2 tournament, the 4-5 matchup with Lemoore Litchfield going up against Ellendale. And so far it's the 5 seed of the Cardinals with the advantage. And coming in hard into the side is Lexi Harris. And she says she's all right to the head coach and Roxanne Miller here. As we'll get a quick timeout at 16-11. We'll take a break with them. It's a 5-point lead here for the Oaks Tornadoes as Lexi Harris went sliding in to the wall here in Foreman.
Hankinson is a very progressive small town that's actually, I would say, growing or thriving rather than dying.
If you have a family, this is a top-notch school system.
Hankinson's a small enough town that you feel secure.
We're able to be self-sustaining by having all of these awesome amenities.
And although Hankinson may be a small town, it has lots of things to keep you entertained or to start a new career.
Find home in Hankinson, North Dakota.
A timeout by Coach Miller there for the Oaks Tornadoes. So both will have 1 timeout remaining here in the first set. Just making sure that Lexi Harris is all right, giving her an attempt to make sure and recollect herself. That was the first question by Coach Roxanne Miller. Are you okay? And Lexi was nodding up her head, had a smile on. So that's the good news here for the Tornadoes. Chance to reassess, and the Enderlin Eagles will have the serve here with Lemnis. As Lemnis comes to the service line now for the Enderlin Eagles. Trailing it by 5. Lemnis with the running jump serve, and that'll be the 3rd service there for Enderlin here in the set. Substitution here for the Oaks Tornadoes as Ava Reed will come back to the front. Set on the way here for Bucky, or serve on the way for Bucky. This one back right corner. Enderlin will handle it now with Lemnis set near side. This one tipped by the left hand. Great sprawling right-handed swing. Now goes back to Maggio for the kill. Caitlin Maggio with the points. It's 17-12. As Oaks ready to receive this serve here from Ava. Furno had 3 aces yesterday for the Enderlin Eagles, and she'll add another one here in the tournament today. So Furno makes it a 17-13 contest, and here's kind of the proverbial hill that Enderlin's looking to climb, and that's to get under 4 points. Free ball across by Oaks. Where will the Eagles go with this one? As this will be set by Lemnis. Back set tipped across by Evanson for the point. Evanson's got her 3rd kill. That's the 3-point margin now as the Oaks Tornadoes see that lead trimmed down to 3. Let's go to Harris outside. Right-handed swing on top of the block by Reed. Set near side, Chamberlain pushing it back left corner, and just a little misplay there from Lexi Harris. Points on the way for the Enderlin Eagles in Chamberlain. It's a 2-point margin. Last time it was a 2-point margin. It was 2-love in favor of Oaks. So nice run brewing here for the Enderlin Eagles of 4 straight points. This one comes across, Chamberlain sees it. Oaks right back over on the second. Set near side, Chamberlain right-handed swing into the net. And a side out here for Oaks. As Oaks with Julia Harris to the service line all the way for the Tornadoes. This will come to the back right, and that's an ace. Julia Harris with her 2nd ace here of the set. And Oaks now leads it by 4. As Harris looks for another good serve here, has it. That'll go to Bergstead. That's going to be another ace on the way here for Julia. Back to a 5-point contest. Enderlin got it to 17-15 and 3 straight points here for the Tornadoes. Harris to Bergstead. This one will be bumped. Chamberlain near side pushes it across, covered there by Reed. Oaks back set. Here comes Miller on the attack over the double. The Enderlin Eagles and Maggio will set outside. This one pushed back right corner on the way from Lemnis. Reed again over the double. Bergstead tight, and that can't go to the center. And we'll see a kill here for Ava Reed and a timeout for the Enderlin Eagles. 21-15 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Oaks leads it by 6.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
This is the 2025 District 1 Volleyball Tournament here today as we put a bow on the month of October here in Foreman and get to the rest of the postseason upcoming here for volleyball early part of next week. Regionals across the state begin on Monday, November the 10th. State tournament in Bismarck on Thursday, November the 20th at the Bismarck Event Center. Harris to serve here for Oaks. Into the middle. Eagles set outside. Maggio tip this one off the top of the net, but we'll see a net violation here on Enderlin. It's 22-15. So after the Enderlin Eagles were able to score 4 straight points, all of a sudden now you flip the script and it's been a 5-0 run here for Oaks. This one will come middle, gets this across. Tornadoes will set this one out to the outside, right-handed swing. They're going to say that there was a deflection. They'll play it. This one will be pushed across over on the third by Evanson. Oaks back set. Here comes Miller. Cross court. Bergson with a nice pass. Free ball over by Chamberlain. Harris to Harris. Set middle. Jorgensen on top of the double. Kept alive by Lemnis. Bergstead will see this one to Evanson. Off the deflection goes Jorgensen. Casada back row attack. Nice dig by Bergstead. Set near side. Chamberlain over the double. Julia Harris to Mallory Harris. Back set. Miller cross court in for the kill. Miller gets her second. That's 23-15 here for Oaks as they lead it by 8. And service will be upcoming here for Julia Harris. Long volley that goes to the Tornadoes here in the opening set. Harris, back left corner. Lemnis back set. This one goes to Maggio off the side of the block for the kill. Caitlin Maggio's got her second kill. It's 23-16. As for Enderlin, they will make their way to the service line here for Natalie Bergstead, the junior at 5'3". Bergstedt to the middle. Quesada with a nice pass. Oaks will go outside with it to Jorgensen. That will be in for the points. Jorgensen's got her third kill here for Oaks. The junior middle hitter going from the outside spot and gets a set point here for the Tornadoes. Jillian Miller to Bergstedt. This one pounced, and that will go out of play. And this will be a final here in set number 1. Goes to Oaks, 25-16. We'll take a break, and we come back. Set recap is next here in Foreman.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we get to our set recap here, as Oaks takes the first set, 25-16. There were 0 ties in the opening set. Oaks would eventually finish with 5 aces to 0 service errors, led by the 3 aces of Julia Harris, and Jenna Bucky had 2. For the Enderlin Eagles, they had 3 service errors with 2 aces, 1 by Bergstedt and 1 by Furno. Oaks led the way with McKenna Jorgensen with 3 kills, and then on the opposite side for Enderlin, you had Raina Evanson with 3 kills here for the Enderlin Eagles. Winner of this, again, plays on Monday, roughly at 6 o'clock against the loser of our next game with Maple River and Waimea Lidgerwood in a region qualifier. The loser of this game sees their season come to a close, and then on Monday, once we start finding out who wins the first state qualifier, we'll see who seeds 3 and 4 are. If you make the district championship, you know you're no worse than a 2, and you're going to play on Monday, November the 10th as well. That's what's at stake for our next 4 teams that will play here later tonight in Foreman. Also starting up here in just about an hour, kickoff with Watford City and Kindred in the AA football quarterfinals. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. 7 o'clock, it'll be Castleton Central Cass going up against Bismarck St. Mary's in an audio-only broadcast. It'll be a little bit later on here tonight on yourliveevent.com. And the Minnesota Section 8A Volleyball Championship with Ada Borup West and Sacred Heart winner heads to the state tournament. So we'll get to our second set, as the serve will be upcoming here for Oaks, as this one will be with Mallory Harris to start the second set. Off to the back right. This will be an ace. So Mallory Harris opens up the first, and now the second set, that is, for Oaks with an ace. As the Enderlin Eagles set middle, Majo free ball across. It'll be to Lexi Harris. Mallory backs at Miller. Just going to time it up properly. We got our first tie here tonight. As Enderlin to the service line here, as this will be with Lemnis. Lemnis across the net. Oaks back set. Here's a right-handed swing. This will be blocked, pushed across, back left corner, covered nicely there by Bartholomew. Set Majo off the side of the block, tight. This one tipped right back underneath, and eventually getting that one over is Oaks. Enderlin set. Here it is, down for the points. Evanson gets the kill. That'll be her 4th. Nicely done here for the Enderlin Eagles. Give Lemnis the assist, and Enderlin has their first lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Lemnis over the net. Harris is there. Mallory will play this one to Lexi, able to get that over on the third. The Enderlin Eagles, Lemnis set near side, right-handed swing. This one out of play by Furno as it's tied at 2. Here on the District 1 volleyball tournament, saw a sweep. 3 of them yesterday. Saw one 5-setter. We've gotten one 4-setter. And here today we start off on a sweep with Sargent County and Barnes County North. Off the side of the block, Furno playing it here for Oaks. Harris, scrappy, gets it over on the third. Lemnis, dump opportunity. Oaks will see it here. Set outside, Miller up and over, little roll shot. This one will be just across one more time. Oaks going to push it back right corner, covered by Chamberlain. Enderlin set near side, right-handed swing. This one will be out of play on the attempt by Furno. 3-2, Oaks out in front as they will head to the service line here with Bucky. Bucky with the running jump serve into the middle. Enderlin will handle it here with Lemnis. This one able to get across as Maggio with the right hand on the second. Oaks back set, Miller pushing it back right corner. As the Eagles, Lemnis will set near side. Furno just runs out of room. It's 4-2. As Oaks to the service line continues here with the senior in Bucky. Bucky with 2 aces so far, looking for number 3. Nice dig by Bartholomew. Lemnis set. This will go to Maggio. Tip covered here by Oaks. Tornadoes near side. Miller, left-handed swing. The Enderlin Eagles here with Chamberlain with the bump. Free ball over by Maggio. With it, it's going to go to Harris. Mallory Harris set. Right-handed swing. This one will be by Foss as Enderlin free balled over by Chamberlain, out of play. Oaks just well in system right now, particularly from their defensive side, not letting much drop. As Oaks to serve here with Bucky. Bucky with the serve just off the ribbon, and there is ace number 3. 6-2. Oaks right now has 7 aces so far here this evening. As Bucky with the serve into the middle. Enderlin's going to play this one to Furno. Free ball over on the third by Evanson. Oaks, Mallory Harris, back set. Miller for the kill. Miller's got her third. It's 7-2. As the Tornadoes here with Bucky to the service line. Bucky to the back right corner. Enderlin will play this one with Lemnis set near side. This one off the ribbon and down for the points. Evanson with her team-leading 5th kill of the match. It's 7-3. As Enderlin looking to get in rhythm in their own right here offensively with Rosendahl at the service line. Lexi Harris to Mallory. Set outside. This one goes to Reed. Out of play. No touch. Off the deflection. It's now 7-4. 7-4 in favor of Oaks here in set number 2. Service into the middle. This will be an ace. Make it now 7-5 as the Eagles earn the ace here for Ava. Furno with her 2nd ace of the match. Furno to the middle. Mallory Harris. And this one by Casada punched over on the third. Enderlin back set. This one will be pushed across off the deflection, and eventually the point comes down here for Enderlin. 7-6, 4 straight points here for the Eagles, looking to tie for the 3rd time here in the set. Furno to Lexi. Mallory set middle. This one pushed back right corner. Enderlin with the bump tight. Joust and a block here on the outside for Reed. Reed's going to earn the block. Up by 2 is Oaks, and service here on the way for Julia Harris. Harris, knuckler across. Oaks, back bump. This one will be tight, and Maggio earns the points. Caitlin Maggio with the kill. That'll be her 3rd. It's now an 8-7 contest, and quickly substitution as Bergstedt will come on and serve here for the Eagles. Casada back row here for Oaks, and she'll have a chance here as Miller set outside. This one over by Jorgensen. Enderlin set near side. Chamberlain over the double and down for the point. Chamberlain's got her third kill. We're knotted at 8 apiece. Evanson with 6 kills. Maggio and Chamberlain with 3 here for the Eagles. Bergstead with the serve back right corner. That'll go to Mallory Harris. Dump opportunity here for Miller. Good spot. Enderlin covers. Punches this one across. Jorgensen is there for the block. 9-8 as we'll handle it here with the Enderlin Eagles with Evanson. Excuse me, this one will be with Miller. Goes the opposite side. As this one punched across by Bartholome. Oaks here with Casada set near side. Right-handed swing up and over by Harris, but out of play. Tied at 9 apiece. Substitution coming in is number 9 for Enderlin, and Madison Buchholz, the 5'8 sophomore. Service here for the Eagles with Evanson. Evanson with the running jump serve to Casada. Oaks here will see it, and a free ball across on the third. Eagles will handle it to the outside, as they'll handle it with Buchholz. Harris is there for the dig. Here's a right-handed tip down the line for the Tornadoes there with Mallory Harris. Set near side is Chamberlain. A good spot for the push from one side to the opposite. And point here for Chamberlain. That's going to be her 4th kill. It's 10-9. Eagles playing with the lead for the second time in this set. Service here for the Eagles by Evanson. This one up and over by Reed. Eagles. Free ball across by Chamberlain. Casada. Oaks set. Jorgensen tip and in for the points. Jorgensen 4 kills and 2 blocks so far tonight as we're tied at 10 apiece. 5th tie here in set number 2. Service on the way for Oaks will be with Rosendahl. Rosendahl to the middle to Bergstead. This one will be bumped and eventually free ball over by Furno. Where does Oaks go? They'll go back set. This one gets across by Harris. Bergstead sets up Chamberlain. Nice dig here from Oaks. They'll go outside right-handed swing across the net for the Tornadoes with Bucky. Enderlin near side. Bartholome over the double as Harris keeps alive. Bucky with another attempt, and she will take the point. Bucky with the kill. Oaks now has a 1-point advantage. 2 timeouts remaining for head coach Allison Bartholome, and 2 timeouts remain as well for head coach Roxanne Miller. Service as this one goes to Bergstead. Back set, pushed across back right corner, covered nicely by Lexi Harris as this one's going to be bumped to Mallory. On top of the ribbon, they'll play it as this one will go tight, and eventually the point will be coming here for the Enderlin Eagles with Madison Buchholz. Enderlin was wondering if they would maybe see that one on the near side of the post. That would be out, but they will continue to play it as the Eagles on to serve. Oaks here with Jillian Miller. Back set to Jorgensen. Back right corner for another kill. Jorgensen's having herself a nice match here so far for McKenna. She's got 5 kills, and the Tornadoes lead it by 1. If you're just joining us, Oaks took the first set 25-16. That's just a miss hit here for Oaks by Marley Foss after the dig in the back row. The Eagles will take the point, however, tied at 12. Maggio to come and play the front, while Enderlin here with Bartholome on to serve. Bartholome, back left corner to Harris. This one by Mallory to Lexi Harris up and over. Eagles will back set. Here's a right-handed swing by Buchholz, dug out there from Lexi. This one up and over from Mallory. Enderlin, where will they go? Middle. Maggio, back right corner. Oaks set outside. Here it comes to Bucky. Kept alive by Chamberlain. And now a free ball over on the third for the Oaks Tornadoes. They will set this one up by Miller to the outside. There's a dig by Bartholome, but out of play. And give the point here to Oaks. That one had a little sizzle on it by Bucky. 13-12. Oaks leads it by 1. Service here for the Tornadoes. This will be a service error, and that's Oaks' first service error of the match. 7 aces prior to that. They were perfect at the line as it's a 13-all affair here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Enderlin into the middle. Oaks will chase this one down with Mallory Harris. Outside Miller going to the back, and we're going to have a net violation on Enderlin. 14-13, Oaks again stretches out by a point. Oaks will make Reed to come on and play the front row. Service now here for Buckey. Buckey, part of 3 seniors here on the roster this season for the Tornadoes to the back left corner. Enderlin with the back bump. Eagles free ball over. Oaks set. Here's a right-handed swing. Little change up there by Marley Fawcett in the top of it. Off her fingertips. Good dig by Lexi Harris as this will be to the back. Miller will play this one alive. Enderlin back set on the way. Here's a right-handed swing for the kill. Enderlin with Evanson gets her 7th kill. It's 14 all right now here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Furno with the serve back right corner. That's to Reed. Harris will set. This one punched over by Miller with the left hand. Eagles then will come to the middle. There goes Maggio to put the ball down. Caitlin Maggio with her 4th kill. 15-14 here now as Enderlin will take the point. Service here for the Eagles. That will go into the middle. Mallory Harris set to the outside. Right-handed swing by Reed. No touch, out of play. And it's the Eagles with their largest lead of the match here at 2. Serve for Enderlin. Furno with the running jump serve, and that'll miss. First service there for the Eagles in the set. That'll be their 4th of the match as Harris will come on and serve. Julia Harris had 3 aces in the first set here for Oaks as the freshman goes back right corner. Nice dig by Chamberlain. She'll have an attack now. Chamberlain will see this one off the block of Jorgensen, and that'll be a point and a kill. Chamberlain with her 5th kill. It's now 17-15 as the Eagles trying to see if they can tie this one up at 1 set apiece. Service, Casada, Oaks outside. Jorgensen off the double. Enderlin will see it here with the bump. Near side, Chamberlain pushes it down the line. That's in for the points. Chamberlain with the kill, her 6th. It's now 18-15 Eagles. As Bergstedt with the serve. This will go into the net. Service error number 5. And now for the Oaks Tornadoes, they'll handle it with Jillian Miller. Miller into the middle. Enderlin with the bump. As this one will be over. Casada's going to play this one, but a net here on Enderlin on the violation. And Oaks has a chance to tie with the serve. As we'll see it with the sophomore in Miller into the middle for the Enderlin Eagles. Back set. This one going to be off the side of the block and down for the point here for Enderlin as Evanson's going to get her 8th kill of the contest. 19-17 here as the Eagles up by 2 in set number 2 as Coach Miller wants a timeout for Oaks and will break as well. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Enderlin up by 2.
Triple-E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple-E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple-E Incorporated in Page.
Out of town scoreboard here today on YourLiveEvent.com. The 5 seed of Ellendale sweeps the 4 seed of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. So Linton HMB and Ellendale in a semifinal round matchup in District 2. Napoleon Gackel Streeter will go up against Lemoore Litchfield Marion in a loser out contest. It'll be on Monday at 2:30 in Napoleon. 19-17 service here for the Enderlin Eagles. It's a 2-point lead timeout for Oaks. They will have 1 remaining. Evanson with the serve. That'll be a service here for the Eagles, their 3rd of the set. As we'll have Oaks to the service line as this one will be on the way here for Emily Rosendahl. So Rosendahl will come on here, and this one will be out, but it was deflected by Chamberlain. That'll work as an ace regardless. So Rosendahl with her first ace, the 4th different Tornado that has one of those here tonight, and it's their 10th tie of the set. Rosendahl again goes back to Chamberlain. This one set up on the way from Evanson, middle Bartholomew. Lexi Harris to outside Miller. This one off the ribbon by Bucky. And Enderlin can't see this one over with Buckholz. So 20-18 Oaks with their first lead since it was a 14-13 Tornado advantage. Rosendahl with the knuckler across the net. Enderlin backs it. Here comes the left hand and a block on the way. Nicely timed up by Bucky after the left hand there by Chamberlain, and a timeout for Coach Bartholomew as the Tornadoes now lead it by 2, getting late in set number 2.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
21-19, the Oaks Tornadoes out in front here of the Enderlin Eagles. Again, make sure throughout the course of our coverage on YourLiveEvent.com that you stay tuned to our post-game matches and our post-game shows as we'll get to our player of the game. We'll hear from a member of the victorious team. That and more to come throughout the course of the rest of tonight and also on Monday as well. Service for Oaks, the back left. That'll be a service error on the Tornadoes, just their second of the match. But for the Enderlin Eagles now, a chance to capitalize, trailing it here by 1 as they will handle this serve, as the serve should go towards Enderlin. As the Eagles will see it here with Chamberlain. There's Chamberlain with the running jump serve. Miller set to the outside. This one cross court by Bucky. We're tied at 21. Eagles with Chamberlain back to the service line. Chamberlain to the middle. Lexi Harris to Miller. Back set. Jorgensen tip covered by Bartholomew. This one bumped to the near side. Furno, a little roll shot. Dug on top of the net. Oaks with Jorgensen gets it over on the third. Enderlin set middle. Here's Bartholomew. Tip again. Covered here by the Tornadoes. Set near side. Mallory Harris on the hitting error will give the Eagles a 1-point advantage. As Evanson been efficient tonight, also setting them up for the Enderlin Eagles. She has 8 kills to lead the floor. Chamberlain right now to the back left corner. Jorgensen helps it out. Mallory Harris in the middle on the attack, back right to Chamberlain. This one set up. That'll go back right corner to Furno. Nice dig here from Oaks. Set outside Bucky with the tip and point. Bucky gets her third kill. We're tied at 22. As Lexi Harris with the serve. This one will come into the middle. Set near side. Furno. Little tip covered by Oaks. Back bump on the way. Harris over on the third. Bergstedt. This one will come into the middle by Evanson. There's a block, but utilizing it. Here is Buckholz to her advantage, as Buckholz gets her third kill, but more importantly for Enderlin, 2 points away from tying this one at 1 set apiece. Service for Bartholomew, back right corner. Oaks sets this one up to Lexi Harris with a push across, good spot. Sprawn attempt by Chamberlain to Maggio, and they'll take the point here at 23. Service for Oaks with Mallory Harris. Harris into the back. Chamberlain is there. Enderlin with Evanson. Just a miscommunication if Furno or Evanson was going to go grab that one. 24-23, and Oaks with a set point opportunity here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, up by 1. Service for Oaks with a set point here for Mallory Harris. Back right corner, Furno. Evanson back set. Buckholz with the pushover on the double. Mallory Harris, back set. Here comes Miller. Left-handed swing, no touch out of play, and we're tied at 24. Let's play some extra volleyball here in set number 2. As a serve will be upcoming for the Eagles here with Lemnis. As Coach Miller looking for a timeout here for the Oaks Tornadoes, and we'll break as well. Tied at 24 apiece. It's the District 1 Volleyball Tournament here on your livevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Get in touch with David Bergerman today at 701-724-6252.
The question becomes now, when are we going to get to our set recap and how much free volleyball will we get here in set number 2, tied at 24 apiece. Set number 1 went to Oaks 25-16 in a volleyball match that is getting near the 45-minute mark here tonight in Foreman. Enderlin with the serve, tied at 24. As the Eagles will see it here with Lemnis. Lemnis with the serve, back left corner. Oaks will play this one down to the right side. This one to Bucky for the point. Bucky with her 4th kill, 25-24 side out, and now Oaks will have a set point. Second set point here for the Tornadoes. As Bucky to the service line. Running jump serve, back left corner. Enderlin will play this one to the near side. Evanson able to get it across. Harris to Miller over on the 3rd. Enderlin near side. Furno sees this one blocked. Enderlin will get another crack at it here. Right-handed swing over the double. This one goes to Lexi Harris. Pushed over by Mallory. Covered here on the way from Bartholomew. Enderlin, free ball over on the 3rd. That'll be in the quarter play. Mallory Harris to Lexi. Back row attack to the middle. Enderlin, where will they go? Back set, right-handed swing. Evanson out, and Oaks takes set number 2, 26-24. Our set recap is next as Oaks now leads it 2-0 here in Foreman.
Welcome to the city of Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity. Here, you don't just find a house, you find a quality of life. Safe neighborhoods, affordable living, and a community that treats your family like their own. Build your dream home with lots starting at an attractive price and enjoy homeowner incentives and grant funds to help make it yours. Come live, work, and thrive in Hillsboro, where you don't just live, you belong.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Today here in Foreman, North Dakota, one team has already been eliminated here today in Barnes County North after falling short to the Sargent County Bulldogs. The question is who's going to join them, and we'll be down to 6 teams remaining here in the District 1 Volleyball Tournament. 26-24 in a set that had 14 ties. The Oaks Tornadoes led here so far by Bucky with 3 aces, Julia Harris with 3 as well. Oaks in this one has 8 aces to 2 service errors. Enderlin with 6 service errors to 3 aces. Evanson with 8 kills to lead the floor for Enderlin. McKenna Jorgensen with 5 kills to lead the floor for the Oaks Tornadoes. Service here for the Enderlin Eagles with Lemnis. We'll go into the middle. Enderlin set outside. Miller on top of the double. Enderlin will play this one back row by Bartholome, and Bartholome going to get the points. Enderlin will play with the lead here to open up set number 3. As Bartholome gets her second kill. Service for the Eagles. This one to the middle. Enderlin with the bump. Harris up and over on the third. Eagles tight. This one trying to get pushed across, able to do so there by Furno. Now Lexi Harris will see this one up and over. Enderlin set. Right-handed swing by Evanson in for the kill. Lemnis with the assist, and Enderlin leads it by 2. As for Enderlin right now, it'll go back to Lemnis here for the 5'8 junior setter. This will come into the middle. Oaks right now will play with Mallory Harris tight, able to get it over by Bucky. This one back bumped on the way by Chamberlain, up and over and in for the points. As the Enderlin Eagles with Furno gets the kill. It's 3-0 Enderlin. As for the Eagles here with Lemnis, the 5'8 junior setter, back to the service line. This one comes into the middle. Oaks will hit it across, then right back here for the Eagles. Evanson just said, if you're going to give me the volleyball and you're going to go away from the spot you were just having, I'll gladly take it to the spot you vacated to take the point here. Nice start for the Eagles after falling 26-24 in the second. As Bucky able to hit the side of the volleyball, got it over, earns the points. As Bucky will take it for her 5th kill and also to the service line here. It's 4-1. Service on the way here for the senior. As Bucky into the middle. Enderlin set tight. This one tipped across. Eagles free ball over on the third as that'll go to Harris. As Miller gonna see this one right back to the middle. Harris able to play this. Mallory to the outside. Here goes Reed over the double. Nicely done by Bartholome with the left hand. Got it over on the Oaks side. And a free ball here by Miller. Bartholome one more time, but Miller takes the point. A couple defensive sprawling attempts by both the Tornadoes and the Eagles here in that last point. Bucky with the serve. This one will go to the back left corner. Enderlin set near side. Here goes Maju on top of the double. Nice dig on the way from Harris. Set outside, right-handed swing by Reed. Enderlin will play this one now to the attack line as this will be blocked. Enderlin with the swing by Bartholome just across here on the third. Back set, Miller, push, spot. Bartholome trying to do it again, but unable to do so. Bartholome laying out in the back here. Miller takes the point. It's 4-3. Enderlin back with that lead trimmed down to 1. Service here for Bucky to the back left corner. Eagles going to push this one over. Miller able to get this over the double and gets the point. Tied at 4 apiece. As a serve here for Oaks. We'll continue here with Bucky. As Bucky with the serve, this one will be a service error as it makes it now 5-4. Oaks with their 3rd service error of the match. Enderlin still playing with the lead here, up by 1. Eagles looking for win number 9, and 15. Enderlin looking for win 15. Oaks looking for win number 9. Enderlin set near side. Chamberlain over the double. Casada there to play it. Right back over is Chamberlain. Oaks, here goes Lexi Harris. Back row attack, back left corner. Bartholome sets up. Chamberlain push to the right off a Reed for the point. Chamberlain with her 7th kill. It's now 6-4. Service here on the way for the Eagles as this will go to Furno. Furno's got 2 aces and keep it at 2 with the service here. As Harris will head to the service line, and when Julius came on to serve, it's been a couple of nice consecutive points in due order here for the Tornadoes. Julia Harris just over the ribbon. This one to the back right corner. Oaks free ball over on the third. As we'll see it now here for Oaks to the middle. Right-handed swing in for the kill. McKenna Jorgensen gets her 6th kill. We're tied at 6 apiece. Jorgensen, without question, has been a X-factor kind of a player here for the Tornadoes. There's Julia Harris with the serve into the middle. The Enderlin Eagles will back set. This one tight by Maggio. Free ball will be eventually down on the kill here for Enderlin. That'll be with Evanson. Her 11th kill. It's 7-6. Enderlin up by 1. Service on the way for Bergstead. Bergstead with it to the back right corner. Oaks with the bump. This one goes outside as Harris will get the kill. Mallory Harris will see this for the point, and it's tied at 7. That'll be Mallory's first kill of the match. Service on the way here for Miller. Into the middle. Enderlin set middle. Bartholomew was their touch. They're asking for a deflection. No touches. This one will go out. It's now going to be 8-7 Oaks, as Oaks will play with their first lead here in set number 3. Service for Miller just over the ribbon. And then just a miscommunication there for Enderlin with Bergstead trying to get out of the way to allow Ava Furno to get there. Makes it now 9-7. As Oaks will head to the service line and continue here with Miller. As Miller just off the top of the net and down for the point. Miller with the ace on the way. It's 10-7. Oaks up by 3. Service here will continue for Miller. Miller to Bergstead. This one set by the Eagles. Evanson over the double in for the point. That'll be her 12th kill here for Evanson. It's 10-8 on the way. Service here for the Enderlin Eagles. As Evanson back to the service line here with a right-handed attempt, and that'll be an ace. So Reyna able to get her first ace of the contest for the Enderlin Eagles. That's their 4th, and the serve will continue here for Evanson. As Evanson to the back right corner. Harris, this one punched. As Jorgensen trying to get it over with the left hand, unable to do so. That'll be 4. 3 straight points by the Eagles, and we have our 4th tie here of the set. As Evanson with the running jump serve yet again, and this one will go out of play. It's now 11-10 in favor of the Oaks Tornadoes. Oaks winners in set 1, 25-16, and set number 2, 26-24. A match that got underway nearly an hour ago here today in Foreman. Bergstead will see this. Eagles, right-handed swing for the point and kill. Bartholomew with her 3rd. District 2 tournament, the number 1 seed Lytton HMB over the number 8 seed Napoleon Gackel Streeter in straight sets with the sweep. And then number 5 seed Ellendale, the Cardinals sweep Lamort Litchfield Marion. Sweep them 3-0 as the 5 seed moves into the semifinals in the District 2 tournament. Here in District 1, nice swing by Butkey, as Butkey's going to earn the kill. It's now 12-11. Service here for Lexi Harris as Enderlin. We'll see this push by Buckholtz down the line. Oaks with the back set. Here's a right-handed attempt by Mallory Harris. Bumped. Free ball over on the 3rd to the back right corner. Oaks, Miller, set. This one able to get pushed across by Foss. Now for the Eagles. Free ball by Buckholtz out of play. And Oaks here at 13-11. Oaks trying to be the first lower seed to beat a higher seed, as Oaks is the 7, Enderlin is the 6. It's been all higher seeds so far here in this tournament. From the play-in match to where we are now, and going underneath and into the net eventually is Enderlin, and there's a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Oaks up by 3 midway through set number 3.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
High school volleyball today on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank as it's a 3-point advantage here for the Oaks Tornadoes. Still to come a little bit later on tonight, it'll be the number 1 seed Weimar-Lidgewood Warbirds against the 4-seeded Raiders of Maple River. Then the 2-3 matchup of Hankinson and Richland to put a bow on our coverage here on night number 2 from the District 1 volleyball tournament in Foreman. Nice crowd file on in as well for our first semifinal here. As the Oaks Tornadoes with the serve. Go to Bergstead as Buckholt's able to get that one over on the second. Miller back set. Here's a right-handed swing by Mallory Harris to Bergstead. This one will be a point on the way here for Oaks. Mallory Harris makes it a 15-11 lead as Oaks right now trying to run and hide a little bit here with 4 consecutive points. Into the middle to Chamberlain, set near Ciferno, asking for a touch or deflection. They're going to say nothing was granted on that one as it's out of play. It's 16-11. Service here for Harris. Service here will be the 4th for the Tornadoes. Still to come later tonight on yourliveevent.com as it'll be on its way. At 6 o'clock with Kindred and Watford City in the AA quarterfinals. Brady Siebel's on the call for you on that one. Lexi Harris gets this one over. Set up here by Evanson. Backs it up and over by Buckholtz. Oaks will set to the outside. This is going to be tipped tight, and we'll see this be 4. So no deflection, no touch. It'll be 4. It's 16-13. Enderlin with Bartholomew to serve. As Bartholomew goes into the middle, Oaks will handle it here to Mallory Harris to the outside. Up and over for the point for Oaks. Foss with the kill. It's 17-13 as Oaks will handle it here with Mallory Harris. Mallory into the middle. Enderlin will see this one bumped. Right-handed swing. There's a block by the aforementioned Tornado here with Marley Foss. As Foss with the block, as Mallory Harris the serve. This one just over the ribbon and down for the ace. As Mallory Harris gets her second ace here in a timeout quickly for Allison Bartholomew. It's 19-13 Oaks, up by 6 and 6 points away from making their way to a region qualifier on Monday.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Here today in Foreman, Chase Miller, Connor Olson with you here. Nick Furch will be on the call for our next matchup between Maple River and Weimar-Lidgewood. 19-13 advantage here for Oaks as we return to action here in Enderlin. Out of timeouts for the remainder of this set. As the Tornadoes with the serve. This one will be with Mallory Harris into the middle. Enderlin sets this one up. Maggio off the top. Oaks with the set. This one will go to the outside. Bucky down the line. Out. It's 19-14. So Enderlin in a must-have-it set here to try to see if they can push this one to the 4th. The Enderlin Eagles, Maggio, Neva, the 2 seniors this season for Enderlin. A lot of juniors. So for the Oaks Tornadoes, Rosendahl, Lexi Harris, Bucky, the 3 seniors. As we'll see this one here. As this will go to the outside, pushed across the net. Enderlin, back set, right-handed swing up and over on that double. Oaks Tornadoes will set this one tight. This one will be pushed. Eagles, where will they go? They'll set to the middle. Pushed across by Maggio, bump on the way. Oaks will set it up. Here comes Miller, left-handed swing, blocked. Pushed across by Mallory Harris. Enderlin, near side, attempt going cross-court. Was it deflected? Yes, it was, and a kill here for Enderlin. Bruno gets the kill. That'll be her second. It's now 19-15. As the Eagles back to the service line with Lemnis. serve. As Oaks will set. This one will be pushed over. And eventually the point comes down. Foss will take it. As Oaks just inching their way a little bit closer to that 25-point margin. As the Tornadoes here with Bucky to serve. Bucky into the middle. Enderlin set near side. Right-handed swing. There's a double thud and a block on the way for Oaks. Foss is going to earn the block, her second. And Oaks can start feeling it now, inching closer again to that 25-point mark. Service continues for Bucky. Bucky with the serve. Third service serve of the set for Oaks, their fifth of the match. And now if you're Enderlin, got to get 3-4 points in consecutive order here in a hurry. Trying to start it off here with Furno. Furno to the middle, that'll go to Lexi Harris to Mallory, punches it over with her right hand. Enderlin helps it out. Here comes a up and over by Bartholome for the points. Caitlin Bartholome with the kill, 21-17. As now Enderlin able to get back-to-back points. Furno with it into the middle to Harris. Mallory set. Here goes Reed over the double. Bartholome is there. Enderlin with Maggio and push just across here on the third by Furno. This one set. Here goes Miller. Sees it blocked as it was deflected. Set outside Reed one more time. This one by Bartholome. Back over off the deflection. Reed another chance. Right-handed attempt. Nice dig by Furno. Enderlin set near side. Chamberlain pushing it in a good spot for the points. Chamberlain with her 8th kill. It's 21-18. And just like that, you get your 3 straight points and a timeout here for Oaks, their first in a set number 3. Back with more after this here in Foreman.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
High school volleyball here tonight, yourliveevent.com, 21-19. Point on the way here for the Enderlin Eagles as they're back within 2 as they will handle the serve, and they'll get nearly another ace, but able to get this one across. The Eagles will play it as they handle it to the outside over the double and down for the points as Enderlin here with Evanson gets her 13th kill of the contest. As we'll handle it. As this one will be a free ball over across. And now it's tied at 21 apiece. So 3 straight points. It's now tied at 21. 6 tie here of the third. Lexi Harris to Mallory. This one coming to the middle, push to the back right corner. Eagles will see it here, set to the near side. Chamberlain, right-handed side. Casada is there. This one off the bounce and pushed across. Off the bounce in the net. This one middle. Right-handed swing by Maggio. Casada set to the outside. Reed over the double back right corner. Enderlin will set this one up. Chamberlain pushing it back left. This will be out of play. Point here for Oaks. As Oaks will handle it here with Julia Harris. As Harris will go to the service line here for the Tornadoes. Harris into the middle. Enderlin will back set this one. Tight by Maggio. Pushed across Casada. This one pushed over on the third. Enderlin will see it to the near side. Chamberlain off the side as Chamberlain will play this one more time. Enderlin back set right-handed swing by Evanson. Dug up by the Tornadoes. Casada near side Miller. Left-handed attempt. This one goes to Bartholome and just a miscommunication on who was going to go grab that one between Lemnis and with her in Evanston. 23-21 Oaks leads it by 2. Harris with the serve as the Eagles will see it here. Tight tip. Oaks, Casada, near side Miller gets this one across. The Enderlin Eagles back set, right-handed swing, and this will go out, and Oaks is 1 point away from putting this one on ice. Service here for Oaks with Julia Harris upcoming, and this a match point opportunity. Harris will see it go out of play. So Enderlin still with the pulse, down by 2 here in the third. And I gotta have it here for Bergstedt. Not only needs a couple of good serves in a row here for the Eagles. Bergstedt into the middle to Casada. This one Miller set outside. Jorgensen right-handed swing over the double. Enderlin with the bump. Set near side. Here goes Chamberlain with the push. Covered here by Harris. Mallory will play it. This one pushed by Miller. Enderlin set on the back set. Evanson over that double. Kept alive as this one will make its way. Left-handed swing by Miller out of play. (24-23) and a timeout on the floor will break as well. It's a 1 point advantage here on your live event.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
High school football today on yourliveevent.com. 24-23 as we'll see it now. 24-23 again for Oaks. And the Enderlin Eagles need another good one. As Enderlin will head to the service line here with Bergstedt. As Bergstedt will see this. Casada, Tornadoes set outside. This one with Reed pushed. Enderlin back right corner. Harris will play it now. This one tight. Eventually the Oaks Tornadoes here with the bump. Harris back row push over on the third. Enderlin with the set near side. Chamberlain right-handed swing. Harris with the dig. Mallory back set. Miller left-handed swing. Great dig by Bergstedt to keep it moving. Free ball over by Chamberlain. Casada. This one set middle. Jorgensen into the net, and we're tied at 24. Fending off 3 different match points here, tied at 24 apiece on yourliveevent.com. Service here for the Enderlin Eagles, as this one will be a dump opportunity. Enderlin, Bergstedt, free ball over. As now for Oaks, back set, push across on the third. This one, though, goes to Jorgensen. Evanson will play it to Bergstedt. Free ball here for Chamberlain, but out. 25-24, and again, a match point on the way for Oaks, as Miller will see this one. Miller into the back, and that will be a service there for the Tornadoes. Tied at 25 apiece. Service here for Enderlin. Casada will play this one. This to Jorgensen, tipped on the way. Enderlin will handle it here. Free ball across as the Tornadoes will set outside. This one will be down for the points. Eva Reed with the kill. That'll be her third. As this one gets over. Oaks, Jorgensen off the ribbon, and that'll do it. Oaks will take set number 3, 27-25 here on yourliveevent.com, as the Oaks Tornadoes advance to Monday night at 6 for a region qualifier, while for the Enderlin Eagles, their season will finish with a mark of 14 wins and 18 losses. It's a sweep here tonight for Oaks, as we will head to our post-game show and get to our player of the contest and more still to come.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
As we come back here, it's now time to get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is enbridge.com. For the Oaks Tornadoes, McKenna Jorgensen was awfully good, and Bucky as well. That was kind of a nice 1-2 tandem play on the combination between Shayna Bucky and McKenna Jorgensen. They are our players of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is enbridge.com. From there, we get to our Agassi Feature Precision Egg Play of the Contest, as the Oaks Tornadoes again win it in 3 here today over the Enderlin Eagles. And in doing so, a nice little reversal here for Oaks, as they were able to pick up the win. And in doing so, played awfully large here as well at different particular times throughout the course of this match, as 25-16, 26-24, and 27-25 as well. Our Agassi Feature Precision Egg Play the Contest, the start particularly from the service line here for the Tornadoes, as we had them down for double digits here from the service line as a team in their sweep. That is our Play of the Game, brought to you in part by Agassi Precision Egg. Visit planterdoc.com. When we come back after this, we'll hear from Lexi Harris of the Tornadoes as they move on to Monday night in a region qualifier.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Join us here is the libero from the Oaks Tornadoes perspective, and Lexi Harris here on our post-game show. And for you, Lexi, a really good start to this particular volleyball match here. What did you just kind of see from your team in set number 1 that kind of set the tone here against the Enderlin Eagles?
Well, last time we played them, they swept us in 3, so we're looking for revenge in a way, I guess, and we showed up and we were just ready to play.
Able to have a really nice performance as well by Shayna Bucky. She had over 6 kills. Jillian Miller, McKenna Jorgensen. What about that trio right there that just provided some offense for you?
Yeah, they all really showed up tonight. They played amazing. McKenna had a lot of blocks tonight too. That really helped. They've all been working on their timing, and you can definitely see how much they've improved this season. It's just amazing to watch.
For you, Lexi, what does it mean to pick up a win here in the district tournament and get one step closer to that ultimate goal, which is to obviously try to see if you can get to Jamestown on November 10th?
Yeah, it feels really good. Us seniors, we weren't ready to be done, so we'll keep fighting for it.
Able to enjoy the weekend a little bit here. Biggest thing is what's the message to the club moving forward as you wait to see if your opponent's the Warbirds or the Raiders on Monday night?
I don't know, just We'll be back and ready to play on Monday.
That's the biggest thing. Anything fun now for Halloween weekend? Do you get to enjoy it a little bit more?
Yep. Go trick-or-treating tonight or something.
I like it.
Some candy.
Lexi, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck on Monday night.
Thank you.
That again is Lexi Harris here for the Oaks Tornadoes. We'll continue with more after this here in Foreman.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is proud to announce its new partnership with AP Select Seed by AgroPartners. AP Select offers the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans. They're a family-owned company that believes in fair pricing along with unmatched customer support that makes them truly better by choice. Anderson Seed Farms is a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-growing spring wheat in North Dakota last year. Contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at andersonseedfarms.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As we're back here again as the Enderlin Eagles earn the fall today here at the hands of the Oaks Tornadoes. So final game again for a couple of their seniors with Caitlin Maggio and Neva as well here for Enderlin, who finishes 14-18. Oaks with the win now improves to 9-19, and the 7th seed will make its way and play Monday roughly at around 6 o'clock against the loser of our next contest. So Sargent County with the sweep, Oaks with the sweep, BCN and Enderlin both eliminated. Still to come, Weimar, Lidgewood, Maple River, and Hankinson and Richland. Later tonight, Nick Furch will have the call for you on our next one between the Warbirds and the Raiders. And quickly, District 2, Lytton HMB with a sweep over Napoleon Gacko Streeter, and the number 5 seed Ellendale Cardinals with a sweep over Lemoore Litchfield Marion as well. Again, your final here today from Foreman, 24-16, 26-24, 27-25. Oaks survives and moves on to a region qualifier coming up on Monday. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. Nick Furch will have coverage of our next match between the Warbirds and the Raiders here in Foreman.